Good evening all, welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Friday night, I'm full of hay fever and it's time for something summery and refreshing. It's a beer from Cloudwater Brew Co. It's fruity and tart, it's 6% and it is Why Say More. That's a very funky can artwork. I mean, it's bright, it's summery, it's geometric. It's very cool. I like it. And it says, this sour IPA is an unusual hybrid that combines elements of a modern IPA with a fruited sour. Tangy and tart rather than outwardly sour, it uses additions of passion fruit and apricot alongside bold fruit-forward hops to create flavours reminiscent of fresh fruit juice. Coconut and vanilla were also used to provide a rounding sweetness and accentuate the smooth body. And Cloudwater's fairly recent, I mean we're talking within the last year I think, adjustment to their canning. As opposed to telling you about the hops, they tell you about the aromas and flavours, which are sweet apricot, tangy passion fruit with background notes of vanilla. The body, which it says is medium, smooth body with mouth-watering tartness and a dry finish. And the aftertaste is said to be lingering passion fruit and orange. And we've already touched on the fact that it's a 6% ABV beer. And yeah, it says drink fresh, it's vegan friendly, as I think all of Cloudwater's beers are. And it's 2.9 UK units for anyone interested in those little bits of information. So let's crack her open and pour. We're going for the Cloudwater glass, and the pour is juicy. It does look juicy. Not got a huge amount of head, just enough. There we go. In fact, the head's developed nicely. Look at that. That is a nice looking, juicy, very, very juicy beer. We've got about a finger and a half of head. We've got a few bubbles on the side of the glass. We'll have to have words with the glass cleaner, and that head's dissipating quick, but that is a lovely looking glass of fruit juice. So that's what it looks like, fruit juice. It looks good. Let's see if it smells good. Oh yes it does. I'm smelling mango. There's a sweetness that's, and there's I can get the passion fruit. You can smell the tartness. That's interesting. I like that. It does smell very, very good for this hot summer's day. So I'd say it's about 24 degrees outside in Celsius, that is, and it smells like I want to dive in. So I'm going to. Cheers. Ooh, that's nice. And it's confusing because the initial hit on the palate suggests it wants to really pull your arse up to your elbows, but it doesn't. It fades really quickly into a real creamy finish on the tongue. That's nice. Now, it says the aromas and flavours are sweet apricot. Yes, I do get that. Passion fruit, that could be what's giving me that intense kind of hit at first that fades right away. And background notes of vanilla, that could be the creaminess. It says a medium body. I'd agree with that. It's very smooth. Yeah, there's no bitterness to speak of, and a mouth-watering tartness and a dry finish. I would agree with all of that. And the aftertaste is lingering passion fruit and orange. Again, I can't disagree. They've got it spot on with the description. It's very, very summery. In fact, it is perfect for today. That's nice. Very, very summery. Like I say, just a touch of sourness that's wanting to come through, but it's really reined in by that sweetness. That is a great, great beer. It doesn't taste like beer, mind, but I don't care. It tastes really, really nice. It's dangerously refreshing. It's summer in a glass. That really is. That's spot on. Boys and girls at Cloudwater have got a lovely, lovely one here. I really recommend you should try it. So, why say more? Would I buy you again? I would. I really would. Would I rush out and buy you again? I really, really would. Because in this weather, it's perfect. You know, it's fruity enough to think yourself, it's sweet, it's indulging that sweet tooth. It's got a little touch of alcohol to indulge that kind of Friday feeling that you just want to have a beer. But it's refreshing, it's summery. It's a beer for people who want a cider. And that's the kind of angle I'm going to put on it. Because in hot weather, as a youngster, I would have reached for the cider as opposed to a beer, because I find it summery, refreshing, light, a little bit of tartness. That's what you want if you want a beer instead of a cider. Fruity and tart. It is. It's both of those. Why say more? What would I give you as a score? Well, I've said I'd rush out and buy you again, so you're going to get at least 4. Would I give you more than 4? How much more than 4? Well, I love them hoppy and bitter. This is neither of those, but it is very, very tasty nonetheless. So I'm going to score Why Say More a little bit more than 4. 4.25 out of 5 for Cloudwater's Why Say More, because it's lovely. It is summer personified in a beer can. There we are. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you for watching. This has been Cloudwater's Why Say More. I've been Nick, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye.